When you're on the go or taking it slow, stay refreshed and hydrated. Don't you know? Cone Water Bottle, the perfect blend. Eco-friendly sleep, your new best friend. Cone Water Bottle, sip in style. Keeps it cold, mile after mile.
I believe you saw how I creatively made the water simulation flow through a path in Blender. The workflow is highly impeccable. Stay with me till the end, and let's show you how to get the job done effortlessly. First, you add a circle curve by pressing Shift+A and selecting the curve, then branch out to the circle option. Immediately after that, go into Edit mode and align the faces of the circle the way you want them to be around the object. When you're satisfied with that, proceed by clicking on Tab to switch back to object mode. From there, you can scale up or scale down the circle by clicking on it, pressing S, and moving your mouse whichever way you like. Immediately after that, left-click to stop the scaling action. Next, add a subdivision modifier and increase the level's viewport value to 2. As soon as you're done with that, move on to the physics properties by clicking on the force field and change the shape to a curve, just under the settings option. While still in the same settings menu, decrease the strength to -5 and increase the flow to 1. Now go to the top view by clicking on the Z-axis and add a UV sphere by opening the Mesh menu and selecting Shift+A, then branch out to the UV sphere option. After introducing your UV sphere, scale it down to the right measurement. Remember, the button to scale is S. When you're done scaling it, add the physics properties to the UV sphere by clicking on the Fluid menu. Scroll down to the Fluid type and change it from None to Flow. Under the Settings option, change the flow type from Smoke to Liquid and leave the flow behavior at Geometry. Next, return to the top view by clicking on the Z-axis and add a cube. Make sure the cube covers your entire project, including the force field region. After that, click on the wireframe menu along the viewport shading area to enable you to see through the cube. Ensure once again that the cube covers the entire physics properties. Now go back to the physics properties and change the cube into a domain for the liquid. To do this, click on the Fluid menu, scroll to Type, and change it to Domain. Set the domain type to liquid and scale the resolution to maybe 150 or 200. Depending on your graphics card's strength. Enable the mesh and move down to the cache session. Adjusting the frame to your preferred setting. Change the type from Replay to All so you can bake everything at once. Don't forget to uncheck the Resumable option. Open the field weights and reduce gravity to 0. Then bake all. Finally, to add the water material, click on the Shading option, delete the principled BSDF, and replace it with the glass BSDF. Link it with the material output and reduce the IOR to 1.330. That's the universal value for water simulation. Feel free to change the color of your liquid if you want to. And there you have it. The process is extremely simple. I believe my procedural guide was insightful enough for you to jump on. If you want to learn more about lighting your projects in Blender, I advise you to check my other tutorials about light. If you enjoyed this demonstration, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And feel free to drop your questions in the comment section. I can't wait to hear from you. Good luck.